Welcome everyone to the Jared Schultz Productions podcast. We're your hosts, Cole Neva
and Jared Schultz.
And you know how we do it. We uncover the fascinating details of history and relevant subjects that belong to history's biggest mysteries.
You're absolutely right on that one, Jared. Today, we'll be diving into the Society of William Shakespeare's time.
Yeah, this era is the epoch in the Tudor period of the history of England during the reign of Queen Elizabeth I. Historians have often depicted this time as the golden age in England history.
We broke the topics of society during this time down into 4 categories: sports, entertainment, crime and punishment, and communication. Let's start off with sports, shall we?
The Elizabethan era offered a wide variety of outdoor activities, from the calm and laid-back sports of tennis and archery, to the more rough and tough sports like rugby and hockey. Now, an Englishman by the name of Rowdy Johnson sent us a clip of one of his old friends laying down one of the biggest hits during Shakespeare's time. Let's take a look at it.
Holy! Wow! Ah yes, sports were not only a pastime but also a reflection of society's values and interests. And let's not forget Shakespeare's own fondness for activities such as billiards and wrestling.
Don't forget about the children, Cole. Don't forget about the children. They often played games like leapfrog or hide-and-seek to run off their energy.
Oh, how could I forget? Well, let's just move on to more entertainment. This era was a time of grand performances. These usually consisted of dramatic performances, elaborate banquets, and jousting tournaments that were mostly common in times back then.
You betcha, that entertainment was truly outstanding. The rich and powerful often hosted extravagant events to showcase their wealth and status. But did you know that actors often faced rowdy crowds who would throw oranges during their performances?
Quite a challenge indeed. The interaction between the performers and the audience added an extra layer of excitement for the theatrical experience.
You got that right. But before we head any further, we'll be right back after this quick word from one of our sponsors.
Thank you. You in harm's path?
Can you not defend you or your loved ones?
Are you weak and uneducated in self-defense? Hi, I'm Joey Sparks, your local badass in the nature of danger. I fought in the octagon. I'm a black belt in jiu-jitsu. I trained with the Indian Special Forces in Baghdad. Get down! It's your last chance. Dial now. And become a total disciple of destruction. Welcome back to the Jared Schultz Production Podcast, where we have been talking about society during Shakespeare's time. Jared, start us off.
Thank you, Cole. Well, let's transition into crime and punishment during Shakespeare's time. The justice system of the Elizabethan era was known for its strict and often brutal punishments. Treason could result in gruesome execution, while even minor offenses like pickpocketing could lead to harsh penalties, such as getting a finger cut off.
Wow, it's fascinating how the severity of punishments reflected on the society's values and priorities. But wait, weren't children expected to follow strict rules of codes of behavior? Weren't they?
Absolutely, I think you're right. Failure to do so could result in punishment, which highlights the seriousness placed on respect and discipline of the time. And let's not forget Shakespeare's own encounter with the law over an alleged poaching incident. This video of Shakespeare killing a nice buck was sent in by one of our fans. Let's take a look.
Whoa!
Wait, turn that back, Cole. Let's watch that one more time. Just really look at it. Hits the first shot. And you just smokes him dead, ladies and gentlemen, smokes him dead.
A daring lad to say the least. Now let's turn our attention to communication during Shakespeare's time. To do this, we have a very special guest joining us right now. His name is Randy Taylor and is an expert in communication during Shakespeare's time. Dr. Taylor, are you there? Randy, try muting yourself and turning it back on.
You got me? Can you hear me? Y'all there?
Yeah,
Nice.
we gotcha.
Alright, Dr. Taylor, we brought you onto our show because of your knowledge of the communication field during Shakespeare's time.
Yes indeed. I've been around it all my life.
Well, Cole and I and the viewers at home were wondering if you could enlighten us with your expertise.
Well, of course, let's start it off. Communication was vastly different from what we're used to today. There was no smartphones, so there's no internet. These kids these days, people relied on messengers, like a little dove, to pass their messages on to their peers. Nick Peer.
I couldn't imagine living without technology.
Yep, wouldn't last a day. Dr. Randy Taylor, what was different about communication back then?
Well, yeah, the language itself was different. I like to use the terms like thou and thee. They were common. But communication wasn't accessible for everyone. It displayed inequalities of society. So it wasn't available for the whole
My bad.
population.
Okay. Well, I want to thank you for your time here today, Dr. Taylor.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys very much. I'm very happy I was able to make it onto your guys' show. It's truly a dream come true.
Well, it's our pleasure to bring happiness to your heart every day.
Well, I best believe I should be on my way. See ya.
Yep, see you around, Dr. Taylor.
Well, everyone, that conversation was with Dr. Randy Taylor, and he wraps up our exploration of the Elizabethan era. We hope you've enjoyed this journey. I know I have.
Yep, indeed I have as well.
Well, today we have informed you on all the basic fundamentals of Shakespeare Society, which greatly inspired the society which we live in today.
Yep. Cole, I think that sums it all up. And as usual, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great night. And thank you for joining us. See you next time. Good night.